안녕하세요, 안차키입니다. It's good to have you on this edition of Let's Speak Korean. 지승현 선생님, 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요, 지승현입니다. Stay with us for another fun lesson in the Korean language. 만나서 반갑습니다.
Now, 선생님, 지난 주말에 뭐 했어요?
쇼핑했어요.
So you went shopping. By the way, what did you buy?
I bought some fruits and 10 bottles of beer.
10 bottles?
Yes.
I hope you didn't drink that all on
Well,
your own.
actually, my friends come over to my house, that's
All
why.
right. Well, that makes sense.
Well, I couldn't handle it, all of them.
It would be too filling now, wouldn't it,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Well, then let's turn to our lesson for this edition. Remember that 선생님 just mentioned 10 bottles of beer. Now, this is what we're going to be learning this time. No, not how to drink beer, but how to count in the Korean language, right? Now, let's go to the clip first.
어서 오세요. 뭘 드릴까요?
맥주 2병하고 오징어 1마리 주세요.
나는 배고파요. 빵도 2개 주세요.
장미꽃 얼마예요?
1,000원이에요.
한 송이 주세요. 나오미 씨한테 줄 거예요.
Now it seems that Michael and Minuk are in the mood for beer. Okay, they buy 2 bottles of beer and a dried squid to accompany their drink. Now Minuk says that he's hungry and he also buys some bread, right? Now Michael, on the other hand, buys a rose for his friend Naomi, right? He certainly seems to know that flowers are the best gift to give to women. Okay, then let's get a check of the expressions in this lesson. In this lesson, we're going to take a look at some of the units, such as 개, 병, 마리, and 송이, that we can use to count various things. Now, let's go over some words that we will need for the expressions. Please repeat after 선생님.
고양이, 고양이, 오징어, 오징어, 맥주, 맥주, 장미꽃, 장미꽃.
Now, here's the clip to show us how to count using the different units for the words that we have just learned.
맥주 2병하고 오징어 1마리 주세요.
빵도 2개 주세요.
한 송이 주세요.
Michael asked for 2 bottles of beer and 1 squid. Now, how did he say this in Korean?
He said 맥주 2병하고 오징어 1마리 주세요.
Now, Minuk asked for 2 pieces of bread. Please give me 2 pieces of bread. In Korean now.
빵도 2개 주세요.
Remember, Michael also buys a rose to give to Naomi, right? Now, what did he say to the shop assistant?
한 송이 주세요.
Now, we came across the expressions 맥주 2병, 오징어 1마리, 빵 2개, and 장미꽃 1송이 in the conversation. Now, in each case, the words 병, 마리, 개, and 송이 come after the number for the quantity of a certain thing. Now, these are just some of the units that we use to count in the Korean language. There are many more. And it can be quite confusing because it really depends on what we're talking about.
Well, remember that we have already learned the unit 개. We have just learned this is the most common unit to count things, but we cannot use that for all of them, for everything.
That's right. Now, you can't, for instance, say 장미꽃 1개, nor can you say 맥주 2개, right? You would be understood, of course, but these are not the correct expressions. Now, we are here to teach you the proper expressions, so let's find out which units of counting go with which objects. If the thing you're counting is either a fruit or some bread, you can use the unit 개. if the thing is in a bottle, such as beer or juice, you can use the word 병 to count them. For living things like mammals and fish, we use the word 마리. And for flowers, we use the word 송이 to count them. Now let's learn how to count the objects that we have learned earlier. Please repeat after 선생님.
빵 1개, 맥주 1병, 고양이 1마리, 장미꽃 1송이.
Now, when you want to count something, state the word for the object first, followed by the number, and then the unit. Now, there are many more other units that we can use to count in the Korean language, but the 4 that we learned earlier are the most common. Right. Now, I have a question, 선생님. Since human beings are animals, do we use the word 마리 for to count people as well?
Well, of course, human beings are animal, but we cannot use the word 마리 for people. So for people, we use 명 for the unit. So we can say 사람 1명, 2명, and so on.
Now, I think we have to memorize this one if we don't want to offend anybody. Now, by using the same unit that we use for animals. Now, let's get some more practice with some full sentences. Please listen and repeat after 선생님.
빵 1개 주세요. 맥주 2병 주세요. 오징어 3마리 주세요. 장미꽃 4송이 주세요.
So to count things, just add the number and the unit, such as 한 개, 한 병, 한 마리, and 한 송이 after the word for the object. Now, I hope you won't forget this. Now, let's practice buying something at the store with the expressions for the different units that we have learned. 뭘 드릴까요?
사과 3개 주세요. 뭘 드릴까요?
맥주 2병 주세요. 오징어 몇 마리 드릴까요?
한 마리 주세요. 장미꽃 몇 송이 드릴까요?
5송이 주세요. It's time to learn some extra expressions. Now, Michael says that he's going to give the rose to Naomi. Now, how did he say this?
나오미 씨한테 줄 거예요.
나오미 씨한테 means for Naomi. Now, 한테 here means for. Right, try saying it for yourself.
나오미 씨한테 줄 거예요. 나오미 씨한테 줄 거예요.
Now, let's take another look at the expressions one by one along with the clip. Don't forget to follow along.